All right, welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Got this video here. It says Diddy, Luigi, prison partially locked down by race riot. Look, man, always, always find it weird and strange how, like, a lot of times people, when you talk about like prison in the conditions or just whatever, a lot of people start to feel like sympathy, and it's almost like they forget why people are there. I'm just talking about in general, as far as like a lot of people commit crimes, and I'm talking about like legit crimes, guilty people. And I know there have been some complaints with Diddy talking about, this and talking about that. It's like, if jail is supposed to be fun, it's weird. But we gonna check this video out. I don't know nothing about what happened here, so we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
This is where I bring in Gene Borello. He's a former mob enforcer who served time in the very same unit where Luigi is housed. And as of now, Luigi's not allowed to have visitors in that unit. Gene, good to have you back on the show. Thanks so much for doing this. What is a modified operation plan? What does that look like?
So if it's a lockdown, the whole building is locked down. It means it's a security risk, which means they will not let you out under any circumstances. You have to be escorted by a cop to go anywhere. Like I said, just for a lawyer, you'll only be able to be escorted to the lawyer, and that's it. Which means that if it is locked down, there will be in order to shower, you have to come out the cells one by one, and you get like 3 minutes each to even shower. So that means like you just said, it's a race riot. So they can't let nobody out until they know for sure that people aren't going to attack each other when the cells open up.
How do you know that?
So, I mean, it sounds like it's miserable. If you can't have any freedom within an arrangement where you have no freedom, it sounds like this is going to make a lot of people mad.
Well, they don't really care. And let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny that she said almost to what I said. I don't know, like, I just think about what a lot of people are in there for. And I think about all the families on the outside that were affected, whether it was that they took a loved one or just whatever the case may be, man. It's almost like they become more sympathetic for the people in there versus the people that were affected by that, It's weird.
Going to happen here. It could even go, if it was gang members, let's just say if it's like two big, powerful gangs that are killing each other, they'll lock it down countrywide in the feds. They won't let nobody out in the feds because when gangs beef with each other, it goes through the whole system. So if the MS-13s kill somebody that belongs to the Serranos are going to say, any MS-13 we see, we're going to kill them. So they won't let nobody out to the country unless these beefs are squashed. So they'll make shot callers meet each other. And basically with the cops, this is crazy, I know, to make the beef, to squash the beef unless nobody comes out. That's just the way it goes.
So let me ask you, we sorry to interrupt, we heard that, where Luigi and Diddy are, it's different, right? It is not the same.
Yes.
It's not your dad's lockup.
Right.
How will this modified plan, though, affect them? And might these race riots move their way into that unit as well? What happens to them? How different will their daily activities be?
Well, like I said, they're in dorms, so you're just going to be on your bed, but there'll be no phones. I mean, if you get a nice cop, I mean, I'm pretty sure actually, no, the phones are probably shut down, so you won't even be able to use the phones at all. You'll basically just be on your bed all day. You go to the bathroom and back to your bed. It depends on the officer that you have on. He might let you sit in the day room. Not supposed to, but you won't be able to go into the room and work out. You have to stay on your bed, and that's it. There's no commissary. There's no movement in the building. There's nothing. Just get your meals, and that's it.
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine any of it, for starters. But I have about 10 seconds.
Will keep you out of jail. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, the stuff I seen growing up that was happening to the left, to the right, behind, forward, whatever. The stuff I seen, people literally chose to do these things. You always have a choice. So it's like it's hard for me to feel bad for people who are in there because of the simple fact that it's so many options in life to do the right thing. You know, like think about the thought process you have to go through to actually, do evil things. So yeah, it's weird.
Seconds left, but I have to ask you this. How long could this go on?
So I've seen it go on for a month. It depends on who's beefing with each other. If it's something that could trickle down to all the prisons, they won't let you move. They don't care how long it is. It has to be cleared up. It's a security risk.
Well, I'm calling you again. Keep your ear to the pipeline and let us know. Call me if you hear anything, and let's find out where this goes from here. Thanks so much for doing this tonight. Good to see you again.
No problem.
Thanks for watching. Go to join.
Again, I always like to go to the comments, because I know it's a lot of people who are on the same wavelength. Because again, you just got to think about what they did, you know, and what he's talking about. Like you see it in movies, man. You see it in movies. It's pretty crazy. Like you in the country, like because it's like they call it, something like the green light. Like it's a go. Like any of them that you see, any of the rivals, take them out. You got to get them before they get us. So like to shut that down like through the whole country, like man, and you have to bring like people together to sort this out, and it could take up for months. That's hey. Let me see. I'm just trying to see what because there of course you're gonna have some trolls. Someone said definitely not Disneyland. It's supposed to be miserable. Jail sucks, lady. Let me see. They're just talking about her saying it sounds very miserable. Let's see. Not too much here. But yeah, I mean, to think about like you're outside with all this air and just opportunities to do this and do that, and then you do what you do to get in jail and then complain about the conditions in there. It's like I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of people haven't witnessed things, like I think a lot of people go through life without any heartache and pain, any struggle, any real like, a lot of times you talk to people and you go, oh, they'll say stuff like, oh yeah, I heard about that. Or, oh yeah, that's so sad. But in their life, at this point in their life, they have never said something like, yeah, I saw that. I witnessed that. I was there, you know? Because a lot of people aren't going to experience what you experience. It could be based on where they live at. But like, like I said, growing up in the ghetto, I'm just saying, like, you got to think about, I'm here talking about this stuff. And I was a person that was in the ghetto and seeing a lot of bad decisions being made, you know. I could write a book. I could literally write a book on my life story. But yeah, I don't know. Like that's why it's like, because a lot of people talk about the Luigi situation. A lot of people believe that he's innocent. Some people say they don't think that that's him. Whatever you may believe, whatever. I'm just saying, like, once you get in jail, it's like all bets are off. I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. But again, once you're in there, man, yeah. All right. Peace out.